What does living a good life actually mean? Many philosophers and other people have tried to give their version of what they believe, but nobody has a concrete answer to the question. The Greek philosopher Epicurus believed that a good life came from maximizing your pleasure while minimizing pain. And others, such as Jean-Paul Sartre, viewed life as something that had no inherent meaning, and a good life would stem from absolute freedom. My idea of a good life is a simple, happy life. I believe that as long as you're happy with what you're doing, there's no implicit reason to change it. I think authenticity, confidence, and contentment are the three key virtues towards living a good life. I practice these virtues all the time, but my home, KSU, and the world itself best represent my places where I really put them to the test. My home is the place that embodies my first virtue of authenticity. It's where I can be as authentic as I want to. I can think out loud, I can cook myself food that no one else can ask for, I can blast my music, at a respectable level of course, I can sleep in as long as I need, I can walk around in my pajamas, I can be as weird as I want. Nobody except my mother is there to judge me for being myself, and I can do just about whatever I want to. And isn't that what everyone wants? Freedom to express themselves? That freedom is authenticity, which I believe is very necessary for the world to continue. Because without authenticity, everything and everybody would be the same. And in my humble opinion, that would be a life I wouldn't want to live in. Because who likes being boring? I know I don't. Because of authenticity, everybody lives different lives, and everyone has different lifestyles. Christine Korsgaard says, "Lives are like looks. There may be a best way for each person to look, but the best way for you to look may not, unfortunately, be the best way to look." While it might sound like they're bashing certain people, this may be a good thing. You wouldn't want everybody doing the exact same thing that you do, because it wouldn't be unique to you. While people may share some similarities to me, nobody does my exact routine, and that makes it authentic and unique to me, which makes me stand out from the rest. As of me recording this, I'm a sophomore at KSU, but I had to do online college for my entire freshman year, so I'm behind a year on the real college experience. This year, I was able to secure a dorm here, and I've been living on my own for the first time in my life. It's definitely been scary for me waking up knowing I can't just rely on my parents or outside help when problems arise. However, I had my second virtue of confidence to keep pushing myself to do these scary things and eventually make them comfortable. I had to have confidence to go to classes on the first day, to go to tutoring sessions, to even just talk to people, and especially to go take that test that I studied for until 3 a.m. knowing I was still going to fail it. And even though I'm still very antisocial and need to work up the confidence to make more friends, I'm actively trying every day. Confidence is key in life, as without it, you would be too scared to try new things. You would be stuck in an infinite loop of the same thing over and over again if you lacked confidence. In Joshua Rothman's article about AI, he states, "The whole painful cycle of trying, failing, revising, judging, and redoing can be replaced with something simpler, plucking the most suitable result out of a pile." His words may be about how AI takes away the aspect of actually trying in life when you could just have it generate something for you, but honestly, this relates to college life too, because students like myself actually have to have the confidence to try to do just about anything. And I'm sure we all know about the unhealthy relationship between college students and AI use. Now my third virtue of contentment is a little different from the rest of my examples, because I practice contentment everywhere I decide to go. Because if it doesn't benefit me in a joyous or meaningful way, I simply won't go there. I'm a simple man, so as long as I can find at least one beneficial reason to go somewhere, I'll go. And I represent this by planning where I go, because it helps me keep things in check and alleviates a little bit of stress knowing I have specific times when I'll do things. Planning is a big part of my life, and that's something I think would benefit more people to try. Homer Steinfath wrote an article on planning for the future and how it relates to living a good life, and notes, "The lives of those who live moment to moment would dissolve into unrelated fragments." Now this struck a little personal to me, because my life was a mess before I started planning things out. Now I plan all my activities out instead of living moment to moment, and it helped me become more content with life. Nowadays, I believe contentment is necessary to living a good life, because if you're not happy with what you do, then you shouldn't be doing it. Whether it's just planning to go shopping or a massive group vacation with your friends, it's always worth it to have a plan ahead in life when you can, because it will lead you to living a smoother and maybe even a happier, healthier lifestyle. Now, while I believe that the good life simply stems from a happy life that you're satisfied with and don't want to change, others disagree with my view. Marcus Neer and Dan Habron both argue that the ordinary concept of the good life is distinct from those of happiness and well-being. They argue the exact opposite of what I believe. While I can understand where they're coming from, you cannot live a good life if you're not happy in my eyes. But a few other virtues I could argue make a good life would include curiosity and humility. But I feel as if confidence and curiosity coincide with each other, as you need curiosity to try new things and the confidence to actually do said things. And you can argue that humility coincides with authenticity, as they both involve being true to yourself. Now I believe that both these virtues are very important to living a good life, but confidence and authenticity just represent life just a little bit better in my eyes. I plan on continuing my use of authenticity, confidence, and contentment in my life until the end. All I want in life is to start a family of my own and to grow old with them and smile throughout the journey of parenthood. As for career goals, I wish to enter the business field and one day even make my way up to CEO of some big name brand. These goals will give me a reason to wake up every day and keep going. My authenticity will keep me separate from the rest of my competition and hopefully keep me sticking out from the crowd so people may recognize my talents. My confidence will give me the push I need to take risks and start moving up the ladder of life. And my contentment will keep me doing what I like and letting me know when I've had enough doing something and when it's time to move on. Right now, I'm on the path to where I want to be in life, but still, I wake up stressed and unhappy. So I can't say that I'm living the good life just yet. But once I can get my stuff together and fully incorporate my virtues together in the real world, then I can finally say I'm living a good life.